space to move around it and jump around in. We will be doing HIIT and core today. It is 7 exercises, and the timing will be 4 rounds, 1 set per exercise. That first round will be 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Second round will be 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. Third will be 40 and 20, and then that fourth and final round will be 45 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest. So as you can see, our timing is increasing, so make sure you pace yourself accordingly so you can move the entire time. But besides that, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. We're going to bring our arms up and down into that shoulder stretch, really pushing those arms all the way back, full range of motion. And then we'll start and swing them left to right, squeezing those shoulder blades back. Your neck's feeling a little bit stiffer. You can always get some of those neck rolls in while we're doing this. We will go ahead, step our feet outside of our hips. We're going to come straight down into our hamstring stretch. 3, 2, 1. Bring it straight down. Feel the pull in the back of your legs. Hold it there. And then we'll go ahead, bring it down. Nice deep squat. Hands up. Elbows inside your knees. Pushing them out. Opening up your hips. And then go ahead, bring those hands overhead. Stand on up to repeat. Straight legs, touching the toes, bending over. Then we're coming down nice and low, hands up. Elbows pushing those knees out. Go ahead, arms overhead, stand on up. Last one, bending over, touch those toes. Keep the legs as straight as you can. And then go ahead, bring it down. Nice deep squat, hands up. Really open up those hips. Our last time. Hands are standing or overhead, we're standing on up. Next, we're going to place our hands on the ground. Jump those feet back. Lower the hips down to that upward dog. Raise the hips on up. Step that right foot forward into that hip flexor pulse. And then the left foot. Go ahead, step both feet back. Jump it in, stand on up to repeat. Hands come down. We're jumping back. Hips down. Raise it on up. Right foot forward. Hip flexor. And then we're swapping. Left foot forward into that hip flexor pulse. Go ahead. Jump the feet back in. We have one last one. Hands down. Jump it back. Hips to the floor. Stretching out our back. We're raising the hips up. Right foot forward, and then the left. Go ahead, bring it back in, stand on up. That is our warm-up. We will go ahead and get started. I'm going to demo our 7 exercises. First exercise, we're doing a jumping jack, jumping your hands and arms out wide, bringing it in, and then jumping up to a heel tap. So you're bringing that foot, tapping it with that opposite hand, bringing that foot almost up to about mid-thigh area. Then our second exercise, we'll be doing a jump squat forward, and you're just coming back onto your toes, bringing it back forward. So as you can see, I'm jumping forward into that squat, jumping up, standing up on my toes. Nice, quick motion, just like that. And then our third exercise, slowing it down for some straight core. Our feet are together in that butterfly. Knees open. We're just sitting on up. Butterfly sit-ups. Nice, fast as you can. Making sure you're keeping your chin off of your chest. Then we have that lateral bound shuffle. You're starting on one leg, knee up, doing 5. And then you're pausing it up, high knee. So you're always alternating those high knees at each end. And then as always, we have to have a burpee in there. So we will be doing a single leg burpee, coming down and up on one foot, hopping it over laterally, and switching sides, bringing it down, back up, switching feet with each burpee. Then we'll be down in a bear position, hands and knees right off of the ground, and you're just coming up into that downward dog and bringing it back down into that bear position, making sure your hands are right underneath your shoulders. And then our final exercise, we will be coming down into a squat. Step it back to a lunge, jump lunge it into a squat, just like so. Always switching, but we're gonna get started. Jumping jack to that heel tap. So you should always be staying on your toes, working your calves. That first round is 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We are getting started in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and start. Jump it out. Stay on your toes the whole time. Low impact. You'll just step that jumping jack out, bring the heel up, and then alternate with each step. 10 more seconds till we come into that jump squat. Go ahead and rest. Next, we have jump squat forward, bringing it back onto our toes. We're getting started in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Jumping forward into that squat. And bring it back onto the toes. Keep it moving. We have 15 seconds, halfway. Two, 1. Go ahead and rest. Lay on down, butterfly sit-ups. Bottoms of your feet together, knees open wide. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Sitting up. Reaching those hands past your feet. Lifting your back all the way off the ground. Making sure you're not losing any momentum. Engaging your core the entire time. We have less than 10 seconds. Feel those lateral down shuffles. Last one. And rest. Stand on up. We have high knee up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That other knee's up. In 3, 2, 1. Knees up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee up. Once you have that step count down, you're going to speed it up. Halfway. Keep that heart rate up. Less than 10. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We have our burpees, my favorite exercise. You guys know this. Single leg. You're on one foot. Coming down. In 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Chest to the floor. You're jumping up. Jump it laterally. Keep that balance before you switch legs. Make sure you have that balance first. I don't want you to be hurting your ankle. If you need to, you can modify it down to doing a regular burpee on both feet, jumping laterally with both feet. 1, and rest. Woo. Bring it down. We're in a bear position, hands and knees. You're going bear to downward dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. You're just extending the legs and then bending it back down. You're keeping your shoulders directly in line with your hands underneath. Keeping that back nice and straight. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. We are already at the end of round 1, our last movement. That squat, step it back into that jump lunge, back to the squat. 3, 2, 1, we're down. Step it back, jump lunge, step into the squat, step it back, and then switch. Low impact, you're taking out that jumping, and you're just switching reverse lunges, coming back into that squat. As always, making sure those knees are being pushed out. Don't let them cave in. 3 seconds till that long break, and rest. Woo, you're done with round 1. Grab some water, small sips, do not chug. It's just true. I don't need you to be going up at the end of this. Woo, we're only at round 1, starting round 2. You're cranking it up a little bit. 35 seconds of work, keeping that 15 seconds of rest. You still have 30 seconds left. Woo, starting again with that jumping jack to heel tap. Same 7 exercises. Try and slow that breathing down. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. We have 7 seconds, jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it out. Bring that foot up. Tap it with that opposite hand. Staying on your toes the entire time. Getting that extra little hop in as you bring that foot up. We got 15 seconds, more than halfway there. 5 seconds, come on. And rest. We have that jump squat, forward, back onto our toes. In 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping forward into that squat, jumping back onto your toes. Legs almost completely extended. Making sure you're landing, those knees are almost a little before the toes. Back's nice and straight. Knees being pushed out. Don't let them cave. We have 5 seconds. Last one. Head rest. Woo, butterfly sit-ups. We're on the ground. Feet together, knees out, leg on back. We're up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sitting up. Reaching those hands past our toes. Keeping your chin off of your chest. Seconds. And we're moving on to this lateral bound shuffle. 5 seconds remaining. Sit one more. And rest. You're up. We're gonna have one knee up. 5 quick steps to that opposite knee. Once you have the countdown, I want you to pick the pace up. 2, 1. Let's move. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your knee is coming up on that 5th step. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep it up. 15 seconds remaining. Nice quick feet for those 5 steps. Go ahead and rest. Single leg burpees. If you need to, you can do it on both, but try to challenge yourself with just one at first. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, chest to the ground, press it up. Have that balance before you hop it over. Twenty seconds left. Oh. 30 seconds, last one, and rest. Bring it down, hands at knees, bear to downward dog. Hands under those shoulders, 3, 2, 1, knees are up, just extending and then bending the legs. Your arms should always be nice and straight. You're in that bear, shoulders are over your hands. Yeah, 10 seconds, doing great. Keep it moving. Go ahead and rest. Stand on up. Final set in the second round. That squat to jump lunge. Woo, feet are shoulder width apart. Coming down. 3, 2, 1. Down in that squat. Step it back. Jump into that lunge. And step that squat forward. Knees should be coming out, whether you're in the lunge or in the squat. We have 15 seconds till that long break. Gotta work for it. Keep that back nice and straight. 3 more seconds. Last rep. And rest. Woo! 60 seconds. Grab that water. Towel off. Get your breathing under control. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Woo. Got 2 more rounds. This third round, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So both times are increasing by those 5 seconds. We still have 20 seconds left. Really take those nice deep breaths while you can right now. We're starting with the jumping jack to heel tap in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump it out. Foot up. Staying on the toes. You're doing awesome. Keep a nice pace. You're halfway there. Ten more seconds. You can do it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. 20 seconds till that jump squat. Forward. In. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping forward, landing in that squat. Jump it back on the feet. Keeping a nice pace so that you're moving the entire time. We still have 25 seconds. Keep moving. Almost there. A little over 10 seconds. Almost there. Then we're on the ground for those sit-ups. 3, 2, 1. And we're down on the ground. Feet together. Knees open wide. Woo. Butterfly sit-ups. Lay on your back. We're coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit on up. Bring those hands past those toes. Keeping your knees open wide. Feet on the floor. Chin off of your chest. We have 20 seconds, halfway. Lateral down shuffles coming up next. 3 seconds, last breath, and rest. Stand on up. Lateral down shuffles, knees up. 5 quick steps. On that 5th one, that other knee is coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee up. Once you have that countdown, you're gonna pick the pace up. Doing great. Breathe through it. We only have 10 seconds remaining. Doing awesome. Almost there. And rest. Woo. Burpees. Single leg to that lateral hop. 10 seconds till we get started. 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Bring that chest all the way to the floor. When you stand up, have that balance before you hop it over. Doing great. More than halfway through this set. Ten more seconds. Keep it up, Mike. And Mike. And John. And rest. Breathe it down to that bear. Bear to downward dog. Hands and knees. Knees are coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. Just extending the legs up. Keeping those legs or those arms nice and straight. Halfway. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Stand on up. Our last set in this 3rd round. Almost there. Squat to reverse lunge. You want to do it already? 3, 2, 1. Down in that squat. Step it back. Jump it. Then you're stepping back. Nice, Mike. 20 seconds. Keep it moving. Doing great. We have less than 10. Then we get that nice long break. And rest. Our final long break. Make it count. Grab that water. Towel off. Woo. Small sips. Do not chug. Our final round. Almost there. This time, 45 seconds of work, 25 seconds of rest. Our longest work and rest time. You can do it. Just pace yourself right. Final time of doing any of these exercises. So make it count. Jumping jacks. Getting started in 10 seconds. Woo. Last breath in. Exhale it out. In 3, 2, 1. We're jumping out. Heel tap. There's Sarah. Doing no work whatsoever. Meanwhile, we're sweating our booties off. Guys, doing great. Woo. Less than 30. We got 20 seconds. That last 10, I want you to try to speed up the pace a little bit. Go ahead, pick it up a little if you can. Final 10. 3, 2, 1, and resting. Woo. Last time we did that. Jump squat forward now. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping forward, you're landing in that squat. Jumping it back, you're landing soft feet, knees slightly bent. Should never be fully locked out. That way it softens the impact towards your knees. Keep it up. 20 seconds remaining. Try to keep the same pace the entire time. We have 5 seconds. Go ahead and rest. Bring it down. Butterfly, sit up. Bottom of our feet together. Knees are wide. We're laying on back. Sitting up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. Lifting our back completely off the floor. Hands going past our toes. "25 seconds. The last time we're doing this exercise. Keep moving. Keep the pace up. You have 10 seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. Woo. We're going to stand on up. We have those lateral bound shuffles. 10 seconds. That knee's coming up. 5 steps. That other knee's up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knees up. 2, 3, 4. Knees up. Once you have the count, pick it up. We still have 30 seconds. Keep that heart rate going. You're gonna pick it up in 5 seconds. 2, 1, pick it up. Just a little bit faster as you can. Final 5 seconds. You can do it. Go ahead and rest. Woo. Single leg burpees to that lateral hop. You need to catch your breath. Hand over your head or hand on your knees. Take that nice deep inhale. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Chest should be all the way to the floor. Elbows staying by your side the entire time you're down and pressing up. 20 seconds. Make it count. My favorite exercise. You gotta move. Five seconds. Fit one more. And rest. Woo. Bear to downward dog. You only have 2 sets left. That is it. Bear position, hands and knees. Knees up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees are up. You're extending them to that downward dog and then slowly bringing it back down. Your knees should never touch the ground. You guys are doing great. Less than 20 seconds. Keep those arms straight. Keep the knees off the ground. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Go ahead and rest. This is it. Our final set. Squat to that jump lunge. Plenty of time. 10 seconds. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're coming down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, step it back, jump into that lunge, then step it forward, back into the squat. Keep that back nice and straight. Keep your pace. Keep moving. Our final 15 seconds, you guys. This is it. Five seconds. One more. And rest. Woo. That is it. That is our workout. Catch your breath. Grab some water. Take little sips. Woo. I unfortunately, let me pause this.